This presentation will go through my design process for the V&A project, where I created a design for a 70-metre wide hoarding for the Albertropolis site redevelopment. I was drawn to designs during the research stage which didn't solely feel like advertising, and was also a visual stimulus as well as a promotional tool. My aim was to create a design which evoked conversation but still was strongly tied to the V&A brand. I was initially drawn to designs that were bright, contrasting, or had some interest, such as where the pavement extends further up and onto the hoarding. These were designs I felt would be particularly beneficial for the type of project that I was working on. Victorian heritage of the museum was the inspiration for this design. It features a window in the centre which allows the public to see the evolution of the future behind a screen of the past. It would also contain projected leaves which in the evening would cycle through the seasons, featuring additional moving seasonal elements such as snow or butterflies. I then created a tapestry concept, using a quilted pattern evoking the feeling of how the Victorian Albert Museum has been built from the tapestry of the past with the way quilts are made from other elements. Inclusivity and interactivity were my intention for Design 3. Photo booths would encourage social media interaction and also some PR. Touchable replica dresses where people could find out more information about the dress element of the museum. A physical photo gallery with a competition where people could enter their own photos which would be featured, and also a mock setup of one of their present exhibitions, which is the Winnie the Pooh house, where people could move through it and interact with it. I then digitalised 3 of my original 5 designs and took them into the digital format so I could see which designs I felt would be beneficial for this project and best to take forward to the next stage of development. Out of the 3 designs, the one which appealed to me the most was the interactive design. I felt that it had the highest level of scope for development, but also felt it was lacking and needed additional research and development to make sure that it was a cutting-edge design which met the brief. My interactive hoarding final design features various components such as, from the left, an interactive history map section, a bubble featuring pictures of the museum's history, a touchscreen augmented reality navigation system and information about the progress of the redevelopment. Art Deco would feature in one bubble. The different styles, sources and influences would be evident through cinematic adaptations of key exhibition pieces. A live Twitter feed would be visible in a bubble, direct contact with the museum curators via planned Q&A sessions, plus visitor interaction would also be able to be seen. Headphones would feature key music from opera Passion, Power and Politics, which features a vivid story of opera from its origins in late Renaissance Italy to the present day. On the hoarding would be Braille to allow visually impaired visitors to also be stimulated and learn new information. To keep the hoarding in line with present exhibitions, a Winnie the Pooh play bubble would allow children to colour in various scenes from the books and generate postcards, which they could then email or have printed and delivered home. Interactive elements would also be available with movable components such as bees. They could listen to sections of the book read aloud and explore the magical world of Winnie the Pooh. The design would also feature a viewing window where visitors to the hoarding could view into the building site and see what was happening and how the site was evolving. Demolition work could be viewed and the camera could be panned around to see within various points within the site. The photographic element of this hoarding would allow the viewer to scroll through various different artists and pick photographers that appealed to certain also augmented reality floor plans where you could get a full tour of given buildings.